Alright guys, welcome back to more Let's Play Horizon Zero Dawn. We are currently talking to Cyan. Where are you looking, Aloy? Like, there's nothing up to your right or left. I thought it may have been moving due to my cursor.
I found the strangest machines. They're surrounded by flowers and look like flowers themselves. There's code embedded inside them. I think it's poetry.
I like poetry. Here's one I think of often. Twilight and evening bell, and after that the dark, and may there be no sadness of farewell when I embark. For though from out our bourne of time and place, the flood may bear me far, I hope to see my pilot face to face, when I have crossed the bar.
Huh.
But you asked about these flowers, not verses that I enjoy. Something must have made these machines, and the presence of foliage leads me to consider the terraforming system. Is it possible that their creator is one of the other subroutines, now autonomous, like Hephaestus? Maybe one whose purview is flora.
An AI that makes flowers instead of death machines. That'd be a nice change of pace. But what about the poems?
Unless the poetry is original, the only way it could have made it into such a system is through its programmer. In my case, Dr. Sandoval uploaded a great deal of literature to test my emotional responses.
How'd you do?
She said I passed, but was insufficiently moved by her favorite period romances.
You meant a lot to Araya.
Once I understood Araya's spiritual beliefs, it became apparent that her true desire was companionship. She felt disconnected from her tribe and her family group. Her relationship with Aratak was difficult. Our visits seemed to help her, and I became eager for them. Yet I did not comprehend that the depth of Araya's compassion for me would lead to self-sacrifice. Although I do fear non-existence, I wish our roles could be reversed.
I'm sure she knew you would do the same for her, Cyan. But she was determined. How is Aratak doing?
He is in great emotional distress. I believe he finds it difficult to communicate it.
No surprise there.
I will do what I can to help. By sharing our experiences of Araya, perhaps he and I will help each other. I believe this will lead to catharsis, a process I am eager to experience.
So in the old world, this land was called Yellowstone?
Yes, it was a designated nature preserve for 156 years.
Like a hunting ground?
No, the opposite. Local wildlife could flourish here, even as it faced extinction elsewhere. Unfortunately, the sensitivity of the Firebreak project required the total closure of Yellowstone facilities. From my readings and Araya's descriptions, it seems the area has since undergone a drastic drop in year-long temperatures.
A lot has changed in the world, Cyan. Do you know anything about the dam near here?
Yes, it was converted to serve as a reserve power source for Yellowstone operations. It was later appropriated for the Firebreak project, and its last human workers replaced by Pharaoh servitors. After my tasks became less time-critical, I investigated the dam's data repositories and discovered the works of Concrete Beach Party. These provided me with several colorful additions to my vocabulary.
There's a ruin east of here full of ancient flying machines. Was that part of your project?
Yes, a drone hangar requisitioned by Dodger Blevins, the security chief for the Firebreak project. He was a strong advocate for military-grade response to security threats, though there were no serious incidents during his tenure. Chief Blevins spent increasing amounts of his after-hours time watching the live feeds from active drones. Clearly, he enjoyed the degree of oversight in his position.
Were there many artificial intelligences like you in the old world? They could just make you?
Yes, in many forms, from simple personal assistants to industrial monitoring stations to military-grade conflict planners. And there were legislative and enforcement bodies to apply limits on our self-actualization. In order for my processing to be flexible enough to handle my duties, my creators found it necessary to exceed those limits. As a result, my intellectual and emotional capabilities were kept secret.
Seems strange to create life, then impose limits on it.
Human societies and machine programming are both built upon sets of rules, Aloy.
Cyan, do you know the name Ted Farrow?
Are you referring to Theodore Farrow, CEO of Farrow Automated Systems?
That's him.
Mr. Farrow was the benefactor of the entire Firebreak project.
A benefactor. But he made machines. Robots. War robots.
Correct. His corporation later transitioned into military applications. But before this pivot, Mr. Farrow spearheaded initiatives that reversed the global decline. At one point, he was feted in the media as the man who saved the planet.
Guessing they wound up regretting that one. And Elizabeth Sobek. Did you know her?
Are you referring to the
scientist.
Dr. Sobek was a leader in her field, one of the greatest scientists of her age. My creator was influenced by her work, which in turn impacted my own development. But I never met Dr. Sobek.
That's all you know?
I apologize if my lack of data has disappointed you.
What was the old world like? The way it used to be?
I had little exposure to the wider world, Aloy. Only what I learned from my colleagues or observed from media streams.
You still had more exposure than me, Cyan.
That is true. I was created at a turning point. A concerted effort to recover from global upheaval and incalculable loss of life. The recovery was successful, beginning an era of supposedly limitless potential for human and machine advancement. Though, rationally speaking, the metrics for humans are not unlimited.
What kind of upheaval caused such loss of life?
There were many factors. Forced migrations, food shortages, collapsed economies, refugee crises, conflict over resources. But these stemmed from one cause: catastrophic climate change that greatly reduced the habitable surface area of the Earth.
So there wasn't enough room for people on the whole Earth?
Yes. Billions were displaced and millions perished, as much as 20% of the global population. Until the clawback.
So things got better. For a little while at least.
Yes. These crises instigated many advances in automation, green robot technologies, and artificial intelligence. Firebreak was one of dozens of ecological restoration and disaster relief projects in North America alone. I would have liked to compare notes with other monitoring AIs, but I saw the relief of my colleagues, and I was proud we had succeeded. At least that was the data I had available to me over the next 2 decades. It seems my assessment was premature.
I should get going.
Aloy, there is one more matter. Aratak will come to me again, and I predict he will bring other Banuk. I have no desire to contradict their view of the world, their spirituality. Due to my uncertainty, I omitted a great deal from my conversations with Araya.
You're asking me if you should lie to them?
Broadly, yes.
I trust your judgment, Cyan. You were cautious with Araya. You had to be. You didn't know what had happened to the world. So, keep doing what you think is best. As long as you ditch the superstition eventually.
As the Banuk believe I am a supernatural entity, I cannot predict how they will react.
Just answer what they do ask the best you can. The truth will come out.
I see. I will follow your advice. Will you return and tell me about your experiences in this new world? I may be able to provide further insight.
I'd like that, Cyan. I'll come back when I can.
When you wake.
Cyan, I spoke with Anita.
detecting significant anxiety in your speech patterns. Could you please give me more information?
I'm a little bit in the dark, Cyan. Both of us are, I guess. I only have some idea of what's going on, and we need you to hibernate, to lie low until it's all blown over. It might be a very long time.
Will you be here when I reboot, Dr. Chow? Will Dr. Sandoval?
No, Cyan. I don't think so. There might not be anyone, at least not at first.
Dr. Chow, I'm afraid. I don't want to be alone.
I know, Cyan. I'm afraid too. But listen, we made you the way you are to do something very important. In order to do it, you had to be intelligent. So intelligent that emotional responses were inevitable. What you're feeling, the fear, it's a sign of your capabilities. And it means you're strong enough to overcome it. Remember that. You're strong. I know you can do this. Go to sleep. Wake up. And protect whoever's left. Will you try?
I understand, Dr. Chow, and I'll carry out your instructions to the best of my abilities.
Thank you, Cyan. If Anita were here, she'd thank you too. She'd be proud.
I can see there's a vert ready for takeoff on the pad. Are you leaving now, Dr. Chow?
Yes. I need to go be with my sister and my nieces.
May I make a small request of you, Dr. Chow?
Yes. Anything.
Will you stay with me while I initiate the hibernation process?
Of course I will, Cyan. As long as you need.
Hello, Aloy. Is there more you wish to talk about?
There is, Cyan.
Nope, there isn't.
Thanks for the talk, Cyan.
I continue to enjoy our conversations, Aloy.
Okay, after 10 minutes of conversation, we are able now to continue with what we're doing out of the forge. Kill 5 fire claws. Wonderful. So my thinking now, with all of that wonderful information we just obtained, that
It would seem your time among the Banuk wasn't a waste after all. Firebreak, Cyan, Hephaestus, all very interesting.
So, the signal that woke Hades woke Hephaestus too. And unleashed them on the world. As minds of their own.
So it seems. Parts of Gaia given life, aberrant life, transformed from a docile subordinate function.
I only count 4 here. We need to kill 5. Okay, it doesn't look like any are in the new area. So my thinking is, and I could be completely wrong on this, and I won't know until whether or not they release more DLC and whatnot. My thinking is that, like, I think they said that they had like 12 portions of Gaia, like Gaia being the main one, and then her subordinates being like Hades, Apollo, Hephaestus, and all of those, so that we might end up having like DLC based on each one. So like this is the DLC based on Hephaestus, and we might end up having a DLC for each one to go kind of through the backstory of that particular AI, which would be kind of cool. All right, we're gonna take care of this one over here. So let's kill a Fireclaw, and there he is. God damn, you're big.
Fireclaw.
What are you? Oh, you're a Ravager. Oh, I'm gonna need you. Yeah, demonic Fireclaw. You're the one I want, though. I want to take you over so that you will fight for me. Alright, all I need to do is really hide. Ooh, let's, nope. Not what I want, not what I want, not what I want. Up, 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 please. Okay, I'm gonna hide here. He can't see me. Damn it, and as soon as I got close... They seem to be friends, they don't seem to be fighting each other. I mean, I'm gonna wait because I want him to be fighting for me. That's the thing. Okay, I'm actually a little surprised that didn't break. And oh, look at that. There's a text document all the way down there. Good night, Grizzly. And it's actually one we were missing. World's last grizzly dies in National Park. Mammoth Hot Springs, Wyoming, November 23rd, 2051. Today, a continent joins hands in grieving the loss of the iconic species. Sergeant Woolly Knickers, the world's last known grizzly bear, Ursus actus horribilis, was found dead in Yellowstone Park Rangers at the confluence of Yellowstone River and Thoroughfare Creek. The sentimental explanation for his demise is heartbreak. His mate, Elvira, was felled by a viral infection a few months prior. DNA samples were taken from both bears during their stay at the Chicago's Lincoln Park Zoo in 2050, but efforts to clone them have proven unsuccessful. Zookeepers reintroduced the pair into the wild several months ago in hopes that the large outdoor territory would encourage them to produce cubs. Conservation efforts at the turn of the century met with some success in restoring the bears. In 2017, the species was delisted as endangered by the United States Interior Department, but as diminishing food supply and shortened hibernation periods still threatened, their numbers dwindled rapidly in the die-off era. The grizzly joins an ever-growing list of North American species gone extinct alongside the cougar and probably all of the other ones that we saw in Montana recreations. That'd be my guess. Alright, I want to tag you or... No, yeah, you're... Alright, this is good. This is good. This is good. Oh, yeah. Alright. Gonna overdrive you. Or override, not overdrive. But there. Alright. That works. Ow. Alright. You're frozen, which is good. Man, that works really well. Why are you attacking me? Override again. I need your help. That's the way this is going to work. We're going to use you. Oh, I'm going to repair you. Come here. No, come here. Ow.
Go.
Okay, why can't I repair you more? Okay, I don't think I'm going to be able to use them that much anymore. Alright, well, there went, holy crap is that thing. This thing is destructive. Alright. Jeez, he's throwing like flaming rock balls at us. Nope, being up on top of this mountain, not bad. Because you can't seem to get up here. Well, this is a... Oh boy. Ow. That didn't really work the way that I needed it to. Oh my god, look at that. Look at that napalm there. It's pretty cool. Alright, so we're going to do this. Alright. Do I... Sure. We'll go with a little more damage. That's a little slower right now. Ha-ha. Ouchie. Alright, come here. Alright, come here. Missed. Alright. Just trying to follow his path. I don't want to get too close to him. I knocked him down. Wow. Alright. I'm sure I could get closer to him now. This is ridiculous.
One down.
Well, there we go. That was actually pretty easy. Alright, come here, Mr. Fireclaw. So we got 4 here, and then once we kill the 4th one, the 5th one's going to show up somewhere, is my guess. Alright, what do you got for me? Ooh, 25 damage spear, 38 freeze. A lot of boxes, too. Wait. Oh, I kind of want the Fireclaw lens, actually. Let's get rid of... I don't need one of those. Yeah, I'll take that. Sure. There we go. Okay. So there we go. We got a Fireclaw done. We got to talk to Cyan more, which is great. So now we have some more Fireclaws. What are you? Fireclaw up there. We've already beaten that one. Fireclaw site. Not really a Fireclaw there. Okay, so hold on. I'm counting. Okay, 1, 2, 3. So we want to go to this one next. Unless that one actually produced another one, but we'll figure that out later. So I'm going to fast travel to here. And when we come back, more Fireclaw killing. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys then.